Ladies and gentlemen, coming off the heels of Royal Rumble 2018, and in my opinion, ladies and gentlemen, Royal Rumble wasn't that great. How did Monday Night Raw stack up? Ladies and gentlemen, I am the reporter of the people, the man with the plan, Big Ray, here to stay to talk some wrestling today here at onewrestling.com. Here at One Wrestling Video, please do me a favor, guys. Subscribe here at onewrestling.com for all the latest and greatest content. And, of course, give me a follow on Twitter at Big Ray Show. Thank you guys for joining me live. All my friends here from onewrestling.com and all my friends over at Hacker Hameen. I see we have a whole bunch of our friends in there, and little by little, people are going to start joining us as we move along. But we're going to start this right away, ladies and gentlemen. And I got to be honest with you, totally honest with you. Royal Rumble, if you guys listen to my review over in the locker room on the Hameen Media Group, I didn't think it was that great a show, to be honest with you guys. The Rumble itself was pretty good, the men's Rumble, and the women's Rumble was pretty much made the show, to be honest with you. Everything in between was pretty much hot garbage, and that's the truth. So yeah, we're going to jump right into this Raw, ladies and gentlemen. Again, it's Raw 129, 2018. And we start off with Stephanie McMahon. She makes her entrance. And before I even say anything about Stephanie McMahon, I want to ask you guys a question. What do you think about Coach coming back? I'm going to give you guys my opinion about the Coach coming back to announce here. Now, Booker T was Booker T. Shucky ducky quack quack. Booker T does what Booker T does. I think Coach brings a little more validity to the announce team. He's a familiar voice. I always thought Coach was good, and I know a lot of people may not be big fans of the Coach. I have no idea why, but I think he pretty much re-honed his skills working for ESPN over the last couple of years. So I think Coach is actually a nice breath of fresh air, to be honest with you. I want to know what you guys think, guys. Again, I see everybody leaving some comments here. Hello to everyone joining me here, and let's just jump into this. So we have Stephanie McMahon, and Stephanie McMahon comes into the ring. Now, at the Royal Rumble, I had an issue. The issue I had was I didn't like the fact that they had Ronda Rousey pretty much steal the spotlight over Asuka, and they didn't promote Ronda Rousey, so there was really no reason for this to happen. I mean, you could say, oh, it's for shock and awe. You know what I'm saying? You could say, oh, yeah, oh, my God, oh, wow, Ronda Rousey showed up. Yeah, but what about all those buys you could have gotten if Ronda Rousey was promoted to be there? Okay, I mean, all it was pretty much a photo op with her and Stephanie McMahon shaking hands. That is it. And that's the truth, ladies and gentlemen. It was just a legit photo op for TMZ, for ESPN, and for all the major news outlets to pretty much snap pictures and put it on the front page of their newspaper, which, of course, it didn't make it. Maybe the back page of some newspapers, maybe small local newspapers. But got to be honest, man, I wasn't very happy with that. But, and no, Chris, I am not Bill Apter. Again, Bill Apter does the live videos on Wednesday. I am the official protege of Bill Apter here. I've been doing this for about 8 years. I've been producing here for about 8 years here at onewrestling.com. But nice to meet you. What? Paul? Of course. Anyway, listen, here's the deal. Oh, it's Chris, 1992. Chris, nice to meet you, sir. Pleasure. Pleasure is all mine. But anyway, listen, here is the bald. I am bald. I see you living. Yeah, Bill Apter has the comb over. I don't have the comb over. You know what I'm saying? I'm bald by choice because I'm getting old. My hair is getting gray, and I kind of like to keep it short. But it is what it is. All right, so look, here's the deal. Let's jump into this Raw, guys, because this was a good Raw. And I haven't said that in forever. Seriously, this was a solid Raw. There were some matches that actually brought this Monday Night Raw down, to be brutally honest. But all in all, I thought this was a very, very, very solid show. Again, we have Asuka, and they give her the spotlight. Okay, Asuka comes into the ring. Stephanie McMahon basically, breaks down, hey, listen, man, you beat 29 other females to be the very first ever Royal Rumble winner, which was pretty cool. And I did like the fact that, Sasha Banks came to challenge her. Sasha Banks, whether you like her or whether you don't like her, Sasha Banks is a key, let's just say, part of the women's revolution moving forward. And she got basically challenged, and Stephanie McMahon made it official. So again, for people that did not So I see William Alicia. I know, buddy. I know you don't like Sasha Banks, but you can't listen. Here's a fact. The fact of the matter is this: you cannot deny what Sasha Banks actually did to help propel the women move forward. It's a fact, and I know you're really not happy about it, but it's true. But this is not about Sasha Banks. This was about Asuka. Moving forward, we have Braun Strowman. And Braun Strowman faces Kane. And by the way, this is called the Raw score. So what I do is basically I give each segment, if I choose so, a score. And this segment was okay. It didn't do everything I thought it should have done to put Asuka over. I think they should have made a bigger deal with Asuka before bringing Sasha Banks on. But anyway, I gave this a Raw score of 2. At the end of the show, I'm going to give an overall score. And I want you guys to actually, help me out, guys, if you can. Anyway, we have Braun Strowman versus Kane. Going back to the Royal Rumble, guys, I actually, I was crazy enough to pick Kane to win this thing. I said, maybe the WWE is going to do like a little swerve or something like that. But the fact of the matter is that, no, Brock Lesnar is still your reigning, defending, undisputed WWE Universal Champion. As you see him sitting over my shoulder right here, that's actually my son's. I stole it. He's sleeping, so I just have him over here, and I have AJ Styles over here. If that's okay with you guys, it is what it is. Anyway, but the fact of the matter is that, Kane was just in this match to take the pin. Kane was in this match tonight to have a statement made. And that statement was made at the hands of Braun Strowman. And Braun Strowman took the entire announced table, not the table, the entire setup, and he dumped it onto Kane. They actually had it was a last man standing match. Well, obviously, Braun Strowman was the last man standing. What did you guys think of Braun Strowman? I know there's been a lot of talk about Braun Strowman wearing the elf costume, so on and so forth. And ever since that time, they've kind of moved away from that. And they actually been focusing on making this guy the monster that he actually is. I mean, the guy's, 6'9", almost 400 pounds of pure muscle, probably one of the strongest guys on the WWE roster. This guy has the look. This guy can move. This guy's quick. I mean, I've never seen anybody that big move so fast. But it's true. I think they're trying to rebuild Braun Strowman as that monster. And Braun Strowman in this opening match absolutely solidified himself as a monster. Listen, I gave this a Raw score of 3. 3 out of 5. Again, I'm ranking this 3 out of. I'm not drinking that Meltzer seltzer, guys. This is what I'm doing here, okay? We have Elias. Who wants to walk with Elias? Anybody? Anybody want to walk with Elias? I want to absolutely walk with Elias. I think Elias is one of the most entertaining people on the WWE roster. I think this guy is a freaking superstar, ready to go. Well, William Alicia wants to walk with Elias. I can't read that, but what does that say? Black Chaos 0826 wants to walk with Elias. BK Hizzo, you don't want to walk with Elias? Interesting. Wonder why. Anyway, this guy is really freaking good. But then, would Elias be deleted by the woken Matt Hardy? Yes. No, ladies and gentlemen, unfortunately, broken Matt Hardy or woken Matt Hardy, whatever the hell. I call him joking Matt Hardy because it's a joke what they've been doing with this gimmick over in the WWE. And hey, it is what it is, man. Broken Matt Hardy actually takes the pin to this was good though. I like the way this was done. Woken Matt Hardy, at one point he's actually pretty much rolling during this match. If you didn't watch Monday Night Raw, some people don't get it till a little later on. We have people from all over the world watching this, but the fact of the matter is that while Woken Matt Hardy, after he hit the side effect, what am I doing? Well, the Bray Wyatt, I can't really do the whole Bray Wyatt gimmick. But Bray Wyatt's gimmick goes off, and Matt Hardy is looking all confused, looking around. Oh, wonderful. And basically, he catches a boot right to the face, guys. And that was a legit boot to the face. The Fisherman's Clutch for the 1, 2, 3. Elias going over strong. Listen, guys, Elias, this guy's getting a big push. Let's talk about Elias for a brief second. By the way, ladies and gentlemen, I gave this segment a Raw score of 3. 3 out of 5, ladies and gentlemen. We move forward talking about Elias. Listen, again, a guy with size, a guy with a look, a guy with a great gimmick. I mean, can anybody, tell me? All right, now let me see something here. Yeah, this again, yes, Elias in the Elimination Chamber out of nowhere, Chris 1992. Listen, it's true, guys. It's true. This guy is being pushed to the moon, and he's one of the very few talents the WWE's had that, in my humble opinion, they're doing it right. I think they're doing it really right with Elias. Again, guys, I think this guy has everything. We're going to move on to probably one of my favorite matches of the night. And the thing is that every match that The Miz is in is absolutely, everybody, when I drink my libation, that's strong. I got to drink, to watch Monday Night Raw sometimes. It's orange juice. Anyway, no, yeah. I mean, The Miz is awesome. The Miz is absolutely awesome, and I'm so happy. I've been pushing for The Miz for a freaking long time. I've been a big fan of The Miz for a very long time, and I know a lot of people are going to get on their YouTube channels, get on their social media, get on their platform and say, "Oh yeah, I've been rooting for The Miz ever since he came out of Tough Enough." No, you haven't. That's bullcrap. That's bullcrap. I actually started really liking The Miz when he had his first WWE World Championship run, and I agree with you. I agree with you, Black Chaos. 0826. That's a long name, but I love it. The Miz is criminally underrated. He's great, man. And the IC title is hot. I agree with you, Jared. The IC Jared, man, all the way from down under. Welcome, Jared. Yeah, man. Seriously, the Miz, the IC title is in my opinion one of the hottest titles in the WWE. In my humble opinion, right now, speaking, I really do think the IC title may be the second most important title. Why? Because the Miz has the title. He brings relevance to the Intercontinental title, which is something that, my God, who was the last relevant Intercontinental champion? Let's really think about this. And I mean, if we go into the Attitude Era, can you really say anybody was a real relevant? Was it the Macho Man Randy Savage? Was he the last real legit? Was it Ricky the Dragon Steamboat? Who do you guys think was the last legitimate real, like somebody who made that IC title important? Shawn Michaels, Bret the Hitman Hart, the British Bulldog. We can go on and on. Dolph Ziggler, Mr. Perfect is a great one. Yeah, I think Bret Hart was probably maybe the last real great Intercontinental champion. Shawn Michaels. No, you know what? Shawn Michaels probably the last great Intercontinental champion. But anyway, moving forward, guys, Roman Reigns, Chris Jericho. You know what? You're right, Chris. 1992. Chris Jericho, probably the greatest Intercontinental champion of all time. But is he? Who's the greatest Intercontinental champion of all times, guys? Is it The Miz or is it Chris Jericho? It sounds crazy, right? Does it sound crazy that we can actually, Chris Benoit, that's a good one, but is it crazy to have this conversation that The Miz, hey guys, listen, if The Miz's career ended tonight, The Miz is a WWE Hall of Famer, hands down. You can say what you want to say. The Miz is absolutely awesome. Let's get into this match really quickly. And this match was really, really freaking well done, guys. Roman Reigns, solidified himself as the powerhouse of this match. He controlled most of the match with his strength and power. And of course, The Miz was his cunning. And of course, with, his cohorts and the Miztourage, who I absolutely love. And I love the matching blue suits. Who doesn't love matching blue suits? I haven't loved a suit in professional wrestling since the salmon suit that Mark Henry wore when he actually retired and, he turned heel and pretty much destroyed John Cena. That was awesome. The two blue suits, absolutely over. Loving the Miztourage, ladies and gentlemen. Really, really cool stuff. I really do like it. But first ballot Hall of Famer. Wow. Yeah. I don't disagree with you guys. Again, I'm reading these comments as we're moving along. But yeah, absolutely. We have Bo Dallas who tries to pull The Miz, or tries to pull Roman Reigns off the apron. He gets hip tossed into the ring. Superman punch to Curtis Axel. Spirit of Dallas. But The Miz, The Miz is right behind them. But of course, The Miz gets the schoolboy pin and a handful of trunks, because basically the Miztourage does what the Miztourage is supposed to do. What are they supposed to do? They distract. I don't give a damn whether you win clean, whether you win dirty. I don't care whether you hit him with a chair or whether you electrocute him with a freaking shock stick. If you beat Roman Reigns, that is a big deal because he is the big dog, or as Billy Ray Valentine calls him, own dog. But ladies and gentlemen, this match was absolutely my favorite match of the evening. The Miz looked fantastic during this match. I was invested in this match. Roman Reigns is it just me? Roman Reigns looking thick, right? Roman Reigns looking bigger. Maybe he's off that Triple H diet. Kidding. But yeah, he's looking a little thicker. He's going back to the old Roman Reigns before, allegedly he had those issues and he was suspended, with the PEDs, so on and so forth. But yeah, absolutely, man. This was a damn good match. We're going to move forward, guys, because we have a lot of stuff to go over. This was a long Raw because Raw is freaking 3 hours long. So again, ladies and gentlemen, this match gets a total Raw score of 4 out of 5. That's how much I enjoyed this match tonight. We move on. We have Beauty and the Man Beast, Heath Slater and Rhino versus the Revival, Dash Wilder and Scott Dawson. I'm going to make a statement here. The Revival, is absolutely one of the best tag teams in the WWE. Not in all of wrestling. They have great tag teams out there. Go to NXT. Red Dragon. What the hell are they called over there? I know them as Red Dragon. Those guys are freaking amazing. But, you got War Machine coming in. Oh, man, I can't wait. Let me tell you something. Can we just talk about NXT for a brief second? I am really excited about NXT. I haven't been this excited about NXT in a very long time. Why? Well, because trouble is coming to NXT, and that's Ethan Carter III, EC3. Absolutely elated that they are letting him, number one, use his name, EC3, which he absolutely owns. I don't know if you guys are excited about that. Yes, O'Reilly. O'Reilly and Fish, absolutely. Red Dragon. I know him as Red Dragon, man. That's how I know them. The modern day Brainbusters, abso-freaking-lutely. The Revival, good call, Paul. And William Alicia. Thank you for joining me, William. Thank you, buddy, for coming here. Yo, NXT was lit, BK Hizzo. Truth be told, I'm going to watch NXT because of Ricochet and because of EC3 and because of War Machine and because of what they have there now. That girl Baszler, holy crap. That girl's the real deal. That girl's scary. I call her Baron Corbin's sister. She looks just like Baron Corbin with a set of whatever. But anyway, the truth of the matter is that I think that girl is the future of the WWE Women's Division. She is scary looking and scary in the ring. And you know what I loved about her? You could say, oh, she's the female Brock Lesnar. No, this is the female version of Brock Lesnar. No, this is not this is Shayna Baszler. And this chick is just amazing. She is so good. The way she got over, she has physical attributes that would probably put anybody over. You know what I'm saying? She is that good. She can go, but she gets over with character. The way she smiles, the way she kind of is very snarky, arrogant. The way she smiles. Yeah, did I mention she smiles in the ring as she's beating the living hell out of her opponent? I think she's fantastic. NXT TakeOver was just awesome. It blew the Royal Rumble out of the water, in my humble opinion. I love wrestling too, Joseph. I really do. I've been watching this thing since. By the way, that's my dad over there. He's always over my shoulder. Former pro wrestler, God rest his soul. Always watching down in heaven. El Leñador. He was a lumberjack. He was a bad guy. I'm a good guy sometimes. Anyway. But yeah, man. So I just wanted to take a brief second to tell you guys how excited I absolutely am to start watching NXT. And now I watch NXT on and off. Again, I was a fan of Bobby Roode, Shinsuke Nakamura. I started watching NXT. Let me see. When did I really start watching NXT? Probably when Big E was champ, doing the whole 5-count FCW, that type of that gimmick. I was watching since then, but I was kind of on and off. But I've been watching more regularly, and with, again, Ethan Carter III there, very interested to see what they do with him. And I think this guy's going to win that title within the next couple of months, easy. Let's move on. Again, Beauty and the Man Beast, Heath Slater and Rhino versus the Revivals, Dash Wilder and Scott Dawson. Hey, listen, guys, for those who didn't see this match, Rhino had a pretty decent showing, and that guy's been Yeah, he's not in the Stevie Richards fitness gimmick, man. This guy. Anyway, yeah, the Revival win by pinfall. They hit the Shatter Machine on Rhino, which, man, hit that the wrong way, you're breaking your knee. I'm just saying, or you're popping something out of its socket. But you got to excuse me, guys. I think I'm catching something. I hope not. But anyway, everybody's getting sick, by the way. And no matter where the hell you live in the United States, unfortunately, something's going around. My kid's sick. Everybody's sick. Anyway, the Revival were interviewed after the match. And I love the fact that Scott Dawson gets on the mic. And anyway, he asked, how do they compare to the Graham brothers? And Charlie Caruso, I call her the sexy robot because she just stands there with emotionless. And she says she doesn't know who they are. No, not the flu, Paul. I don't have the flu. I think my allergies. But if you're gonna have somebody in the ring, I know I may be nitpicking. If you're gonna have somebody in the ring, can you imagine Mean Gene Okerlund interviewing somebody and not knowing his history? I think you made that girl look absolutely stupid to have her say, I have no idea who they are. I mean, come on, really? You have a job in the WWE. Your job is to know wrestling. Your job is to know sports entertainment. I don't know. I think it was pretty stupid. You guys agree? I should grab some Benadryl. It's coming. Trust me. Right after this, I'm grabbing some Benadryl. I think it's my allergies. Anyway, but yeah, Dash Wilder, great. People like you live in the past, chanting EC Dub, EC Dub. Really, and I love the fact that he buried the crowd basically, and he says, "You guys are just trying to get yourselves over." How many of the people do you think right now? Give me a percentage. I want to see percentages. 50, 80, 100. How many of the people sitting in that audience do you guys legitimately think knew what the hell getting over or putting yourselves over was? I think maybe 50% of the crowd. Not a very, very small. Well, Philly is a good, smart crowd. They're like a New York crowd, like a Boston crowd. All right, I'll say 70% maybe knew what getting over was. 79%. Wow, that's pretty damn specific. You counting the women and children, or 40 to 50%? William Alcia says. That's what I originally thought. We're going to continue moving on, but now you didn't think I'm crazy. This match, I gave it a raw score of 3. That sounds kind of high. Why did I give it a raw score of 3? Paul says 30 to 70%. Really? 30 to 70%? 59. Wait, John Bryan, 59.4567%. Chris, 79.49. All right, you know what? You guys are just being terrible. How dare you? 81%. Black House, 0. Listen. I gave it a raw score of 3 because I think it is my allergies. I'm sorry, guys. I think that they did what they were supposed to do, because at one point I got scared. I thought that Dash Wilder and I thought the Revival was being slowly kind of pushed to the side by the WWE. But this team is too damn talented, and they're good. You can see them on the ring. You can see them in the ring cutting promos. They're very good. These guys have that old school look. EC Dub for life. Absolutely, BK Hizzle. But this match did what it's supposed to do, and what it was supposed to do was supposed to put over this team. And I like the fact that they also in the promo said, "We just beat the very first SmackDown champions." True, absolutely true. So again, ladies and gentlemen, I gave this a raw score of 3. Let's talk about the Dudley Boys. Speaking about tag teams, are the Dudley Boys the greatest tag team in the history of professional wrestling? Is it 18 championships? Are they counting TNA? I mean, WCW, WWF, ECW. I said ECW probably twice, but I mean, these guys won championships everywhere. Do you guys think? Some people are saying yes. Okay, in my opinion, my favorite tag team, not the best tag team, my favorite tag team was the Legion of Doom, the Road Warriors. I think those guys were just the best. And if the Road Warriors were around now, or around that era, they would have won as many titles as the Dudley Boys. Let me explain to you why. Back in the day when the Road Warriors were champions, the titles didn't change hands as much. You know what I'm saying? So, the hot potato was very hot in the early 2000s. So the Dudley Boyz did win many, many multiple titles, but and again, also the Road Warriors or the Legion of Doom didn't have the run they should have had in WWF or WWE at the time because, well, let's be real, they weren't Vince McMahon's creation. Vince McMahon didn't really back those guys. New Age Outlaws, great tag team as well. The Hart Foundation, probably one of the greatest tag teams of all time. Those guys are great. Arn Anderson, Tully Blanchard, great tag team, the Brainbusters. I mean, you can go on and on. Edge and Christian. I mean, so many great tag teams. But this is something I want to hear you guys talk about. Who is the greatest tag team? But you know what? Definitely. First ballot Hall of Famers. Congratulations. Did you guys see the tweet by the WWE? I don't know if I didn't tag it here, but the WWE said congratulations to Billy Ray. Freaking stupid. Bully Ray. His Twitter handle is Bully Ray. Are you freaking kidding? And Bully Ray responded, and he's like, thanks. Really? Go to his Twitter. WWE totally butchered that congratulations on Twitter. And I forgot who the hell sent me this, but it was awesome. Billy Ray Valentine, one of our reporters here at OneWrestling.com and over in Hami Media. Big shout out to you, Billy Ray Valentine. Anyway, let's move on. Asuka versus Sasha Banks. This match, you know, I was going back and forth with Ben Hameen because Ben Hameen thinks that Sasha is absolutely trash. And I don't think she was great in this match. I think she was actually pretty bad in this match. I think Asuka was great. I love Asuka. And Sasha Banks, every time this young lady goes diving through the ropes, is it just me? Or do you see, God forbid, her career ending? Every time she goes between those ropes. Stop it. Stop. Stop doing it. She almost kills herself every single time. Did you see when she dove? She didn't make it through the ropes. I wasn't even sure if Asuka's kick landed to the head, but I know it did land to the head, and that was the floor. Unbelievable. And then Asuka took a scary freaking bump out of the ring. Yo, my stomach was turning. Yes, I agree. She's reckless, Chris. I agree 100%, guys. Sasha Banks, and yeah, Sasha Banks pretty stiff as well. Listen, I'm not judging the young lady, but you do know, that kick to the back of Paige, pretty damn stiff, especially to a young lady that was getting over that neck injury. I don't know, man. I don't know what to say. I know I put her over early. I put her over for what she's done or who she is. Just because, you're an important part of something doesn't mean you're great at something. Does that make sense? It's like Hulk Hogan. Hulk Hogan's probably the greatest WWE superstar of all time, but he wasn't that great in the ring. Does that kind of make sense, guys? I don't know. Anyway. Yeah, so both girls almost killed themselves with crazy spots. Anyway, we go to the finish real quick. We have Asuka who crawls for the ropes, reaching out. She was in the crossface, by the way. It was just a lot of emotion in this match. Anyway, they both reversed the Banks. The Bank statement was reversed twice. We had Asuka who put in the Asuka lock a couple of times, so on and so forth. Armbar. Finally, she chokes her out with the finisher Asuka lock for the 1-2 for the 1-2. How's she gonna tap her out for one? Sasha Banks actually taps out to the Asuka lock. I thought this was a solid match, guys. If she was fighting Becky Lynch, I think this could have been a freaking 5, to be honest with you guys. And I'm really trying to see. You see me stopping and thinking and pausing because I don't want to be overcritical. Because again, ladies and gentlemen, I'm a reporter. My dad did train me. I did take bumps in the ring when I was younger, but I never performed in front of a live crowd. So I don't have a bump card. Okay, that doesn't count. My father, probably different, but me, I don't. So I don't want to judge these girls as if I know what the hell I'm talking about from in ring. But I just think Asuka did not carry her weight in this match. Not Asuka. I'm sorry, Sasha Banks. I apologize. Sasha Banks did not carry her own weight in this match. I think Asuka carried the entire match, and she carried it over all the way to a Raw score of 4. And I'm going to go through this match pretty darn quickly. The Bar, the new Raw Tag Team Champions, excuse me. Sheamus and Cesaro versus Titus Worldwide, Apollo Crews, and Titus O'Neil for the WWE Raw Tag Team Championships. Oh, boy. You know, I said to myself, is this the bathroom break I've been waiting for the entire night? I said, wait a second. You know, I know Sheamus has been hurt. I know Sheamus has been going through a couple of issues with his, and I gotta tell you guys something really quickly. Sheamus looked like he was actually hurting in this match. If you haven't seen this, go back and watch this match. Sheamus was grabbing the neck a lot, and I'm really worried about Sheamus. Not that I know him personally, but you know, I've seen the guy since he started. I've seen the guy since he was back in FCW, and it really, really sucks. Hey, hi, it's Huffy. It really suck if, God forbid, something happened to Sheamus, his career would end so quickly. So I'm hoping the WWE is really on it. What's up, Frank? What's going on, buddy? We're pretty much almost done here, guys. You came in a little quickly, but thank you so much, It's Huffy, for subscribing. I appreciate it. I really appreciate you guys. Thank you so much. But we're talking about Sheamus right now, and I'm worried about the guy. I don't want the guy to get hurt. I thought they would drop the titles tonight. Yeah, I agree with you, Black House. I hope it's nothing like Edge. But the WWE is pretty good with monitoring these things. We do know that Sheamus has a very tight-knit relationship with Triple H. And I don't think Triple H, being that close to Sheamus on a personal level, would allow Sheamus to move forward in the business if he couldn't be in that ring. I'm being very blunt and honest with you guys, and this is what I know. The people that I speak with and the people that I work with, I don't think Sheamus would be in the ring if he wasn't supposed to. So, with all that being said, guys, this match was the drizzling. If you know what I'm talking about, this was just terrible. Titus Worldwide got absolutely no pop, nothing. No, I could literally hear people. I don't have any gimmick. Do I have a gimmick here that I can make a sound? So you guys, here we go. Hold on. I can hear this. You know what that is? It's the sound of people reaching in their freaking popcorn bags. That's what I heard. It was ridiculous. It was terrible. I felt so bad because Titus, God, that guy's a beast. Cruz, he's a freaking physical phenom. WWE destroyed that guy, man. Oh my God. Let me see. Who's this? Purple GT22. Thank you. I'm a fan of you. I'm a fan of yours. Thank you so much. That's really cool that you said that. You can read it in the comments. I appreciate it, guys. But anyway, that you threw me off, man. That was very nice. Anyway, so wow, who needs to leave? Somebody's saying he needs to leave. Are you talking about Titus Worldwide? Are you talking about Cruz, or are you talking about Titus O'Neil? Because I think if Cruz would go back, I think Cruz would be a superstar if he went over to Ring of Honor. I think he would get over huge in Japan. He could definitely work that style, New Japan Pro Wrestling. Yeah, absolutely, I agree with you. I think he would be a huge star in Japan if he went over there right now. And I'm telling you, and he would make a ton of money going over to Japan. He doesn't have to talk because they don't speak any English in Japan. Well, they speak some English, but anyway. But again, guys, the bar go over white noise. And again, I didn't leave my couch because I really sincerely believe that somehow they would do, because I know they had Titus Worldwide going over twice. And I said, maybe they'll do something to make up for that crappy Rumble yesterday. You know, I don't know. So are you surprised we didn't see Jason Jordan tonight or Seth Rollins? Come to think of it, I'm kind of freaking surprised that we didn't see that. Weird, huh? Why wouldn't they continue that storyline today? Interesting. Anyway, but yeah, guys, I gave this match a raw score of 1. It was not good. Oh my God, did you see that bump? All right, so it was supposed to be a high spot, kind of, where Cruz is thrown up in the air and catches, I think it was it Sheamus or Cesaro, one of the two for a Hurricane Rana, but instead he got freaking power bombed on the back of his neck. 3 possible deaths today in the WWE ring, and his neck, he didn't hit the middle of the canvas. The dude hit the freaking, oh man, God, he hit the edge of the ring, man, the steel portion of the ring. Oh God, the apron. It's the hardest part of the ring, ladies and gentlemen. That is just straight up steel. I promise you, John, I will not forget to plug Bill's book. I always plug Bill's book whenever I do stuff. But anyway, thank you for reminding me. But yeah, no, seriously, man, this was just a travesty of a match. Who do you think, guys, are going to be the next Raw Tag Team Champions? I have an idea. I brought it up the other day to I forgot. I think it was on the Locker Room when I was doing stuff over at Hami Media. Okay, so who's coming back out of being injured? Anyone? Yes, William Alicia, the Broken Hardys. Yes, wonderful. And that's a way that you can definitely revitalize. I think they need to just kill this whole battle between Bray and Broken, whatever the hell he is, Matt Hardy, and just dead it. You know, the next pay-per-view, done. Bring back Brother Nero and let them go on another expedition of gold. If you guys don't know what the hell I'm talking about, go back to some of the old TNA stuff. Go back to the old the Joke and Hardys. Yes, I think that would definitely bring them back. Bring back the dilapidated boat. Bring back Senor Benjamin, Queen Rebecca, Baby Maxwell. Let me tell you something. If you go to their YouTube page, Matt Hardy brand, what they're doing there is way more entertaining than what they're doing on WWE TV. And of course, the Celestial Vanguard 1. Yes. Yeah. The Lake of Reincarnation. God, so much good stuff over there, man. I mean, they fought each other with fireworks. How freaking amazing. They had a freaking volcano. And anyway, you hate Rebby Sky. Why do you hate Rebby Sky? She's kind of tough, right? She's kind of rough around the edges. She's boricua. Esa la muchacha una latina. That means she's Spanish. She's got that edge. Anyway, very true. Anyway, guys. So that's what I think. I think those will be your next WWE Raw Tag Team Champions. And I believe it will happen at WrestleMania. Your thoughts? Let's move on to the main event of the... I wish I had Howard Finkel here. This is the main event of the evening. Finn Balor versus John Cena. This is another Elimination Chamber qualifying match. So far, we have 3 guys. We have Braun Strowman. We have Elias. And this would be the 3rd person to get into the match. And we have 3 more. So it's 6 people in the Elimination Chamber match. And I guess we're going to find out who those people are next week. But... It was a decent match. I just hate the way John Cena. I was just about to say that, William. I hate the way John Cena puts on that FTF, where he leaves like that much room. You can see Finn Balor trying to put his chin on John Cena's arm, because like I don't know why he does that. It's terrible. Like Charles Barkley was saying. Anyway. But it was a solid match. Nikki did do it better. Yeah, she absolutely did the attitude adjustment better. But anyway, listen, guys. This was a solid match. We have Finn Balor who goes to the top, and I thought Finn Balor at one point was going to win this match. How many of you people didn't think that Finn Balor would actually go over here? Because I actually did. WWE, you fooled me again, you bastards. How dare you? But yes, I was fooled again, ladies and gentlemen. John Cena goes over, and he goes over strong. Oh, see, when Finn Balor kicked out of the attitude adjustment, and what the hell was wrong with John Cena? Why is he placating to the crowd? Why does he care? He's like, all I want to do is go to WrestleMania. What is that? Why does everybody point to the sign? Can you tell me, guys, why does everybody point to the sign? If I point to a bag of $100 bills, is that going to be mine? No. If I point to your car, does that make it mine? What the hell is the whole pointing to the sign gimmick? I don't get it. It's so corny. It's so overdone. Ugh. Yeah, I guess a Kodak moment. Wow. You're showing your age there, Jared. Many people don't know what Kodak is, man. But it's basically pictures. But everybody takes pictures with their phones now. But anyway, all that being said, man, John Cena going to the second rope, hitting the avalanche attitude adjustment. That's what I call it. Basically like a super attitude adjustment off the second rope and pinning Finn Balor clean for the 1, 2, 3. And John Cena, he was really like, making fun and and really playing to the crowd, man. And this sucks. Let me tell you why this sucks. Excuse me. This sucks on so many different levels because it makes me see that John Cena could be a heel again. I don't think it'll ever happen in our lifetime, guys, to be honest. I don't think it'll ever happen. I would love to see John Cena be a jerk for one last run, but I don't think it's going to happen, guys. John Cena will be a good guy. There are very few wrestlers that can pull off being a babyface for their entire career. One of the people that we talked about was Ricky the Dragon Steamboat. He was a babyface his entire career, never a bad guy. Can you guys mention any other people that went their entire career not being a bad guy? I mean, even freaking Hulk Hogan. What you gonna do, brother? Turn bad. Andre the Giant turned bad. I can't think of anyone who didn't play the bad guy. But anyway, neither here nor there. Listen, this match, Rey Mysterio. No, Rey Mysterio was a heel when he went to WCW when he had the devil horns. He played a heel. Rey Mysterio, Ultimate Warrior was a heel when he was with the Blade Runners. He was a heel when he tag teamed with Jim Hellwig. I'm sorry, the Ultimate Warrior. No, when he tag teamed with Sting as the Blade Runners, he was a heel. Gilbert was a heel. Sting was a heel again with the Ultimate Warrior as the Blade Runners. He was a heel. I think Ricky the Dragon Steamboat. I really can't think of anybody else who wasn't a baby face, like who was a baby, never a heel their entire career. Yes, Sting played a little bit of a heel in WCW as well. And Sting played a heel in TNA when he was part of the Main Event Mafia. So I don't know if Bruno Sammartino, you know what? That's another one. Yes, Bruno Sammartino, Sami Zayn. Anyway, this match got a Raw score of 2. I would have given it a Raw score of 3, maybe even a 4 if Finn Balor, Pedro Morales, that's another guy. He used to date my aunt. Pedro Morales used to come down to the Lower East Side. He used to look for my aunt. My aunt was like this tall, like 6 foot tall Latina with all the right stuff in the right place, and he used to come down here because my father used to wrestle down on Pitt Street down here, and he used to travel up and down the East Coast. But Valentino was the promoter here in the Lower East Side and in Manhattan, the Manhattan area. He used to run like the indie venues over here, and Pedro Morales used to come and get some work in. My father also used to train with Johnny Rods a lot, but Tito Santana, I don't think Tito Santana ever turned Eugene. I'm done. Ladies and gentlemen, listen. What would you guys give this Raw? Take everything into account. Out of 5. Not 10, out of 5. I would give this Raw a total Raw score. Drum roll. It could have been a 4. I gave it a 3. I gave this a solid 3. I don't do 3.5s, but I gave this a 1. Jesus, come on. This Raw wasn't that bad. Really, BK Hizzle? No, I definitely think that this was a solid Raw. I got to be honest with you guys. I enjoyed this Raw better than the Royal Rumble. And that is a fact. Absolutely a fact. Listen, guys, it is a pleasure. I do this here every single Monday at onewrestling.com or One Wrestling Video here. Every single Monday, Bill Apter does live videos. You can ask Bill anything. Ask him anything. Ask him about the comb over. He loves when you talk about the comb over. Ask him about his beautiful little dog. And speaking about Bill Apter, ladies and gentlemen, is wrestling fixed? Hold on. Excuse me, AJ Styles. Lay down here, brother. You're going to be laying down for Shinsuke soon. Is wrestling fixed? I didn't know it was broken. Guys, you can download this book. you know, I don't just put this book over because Bill Apter is my man, but that's a damn good book, guys. I'm talking about like history through the eyes of a guy that's been in the business since the early 1970s. Check it out. You can download it. You can get audiobooks. If you guys hate reading and you drive a lot, you can listen to the audiobooks. But anyway, guys, go to Amazon.com, get a copy, paperback. It's awesome. It's really, really good. And what am I doing next? On the 24th, I'm going to be alongside my tag team partner, Bin Hamin Yallah, and I'm gonna be at Dynasty Pro Wrestling. I'm not gonna say what I'm doing there, but let's just say it's gonna be a lot of fun. And big ups to the Conspiracy Horsemen. Go to www.prowrestlingtees.com/Bin Hamin. Get yourself a shirt, /Stevie Richards, /Greek God Papadon. Guys, support my boys, the Conspiracy Horsemen, Big Sal, Billy Ray Valentine, all you guys over at the Hamin Media that come here every single week to support me here, to support Bill Apter here. I appreciate you guys. Listen, I have a tagline that I always say, and I mean it. I would do this for a living, but if I couldn't, I'd do it anyway. Why? Because I absolutely unequivocally love pro wrestling, and I appreciate you guys. Thank you so much. Again, been doing this here for 8 years. We have something very special building at the Hamin Media Group. Thank you guys so much. God bless you. In the words of the immortal Bill Apter, I'll see you at the matches. And guys who don't know, in the words of my brother Bill Schuyler, who was the man here at OneWrestling.com, up in heaven, he used to always say, I'll see you down the road. Love you guys. Thank you so much for joining me here. Come back next Monday. Please come back. Subscribe here. Click the little bell. Give me a follow on Twitter at Big Rays Show. RAYSSHOW. Love you guys. God bless you. See ya. Peace.